Hello, welcome to Bright Kids. I'm teacher Janice, and today's lesson we will learn Unit 9. Let's begin. Now, in this lesson, we will talk about traffic and transport. Now, can you describe five transports to teacher? Okay, that is great. Thank you for sharing. Now, let's learn words and phrases. The first phrase here is rush hour. Rush hour. When you say rush hour, it means period of heavy traffic. And usually, in my city, rush hours are between um, 6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. That's in the morning. And around 12, yes, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. That's for lunch. And for the evening, it is usually 5 p.m. to sometimes until 8 8 p.m. So these hours we call this rush hour. As you can see in the picture, there are many people and there are many cars, right? Yeah, so this is rush hour. Now, the next one is mm, alternatives. As you can see in the picture, there's option one, there's option two, and there's option three. So it's just like A, B, and C. So these are what we call alternatives. When you say alternatives, it means choices, more possibilities from which to choose. So if A doesn't work, then you can go with B. If B doesn't work, you can go with letter C. That's what we call alternatives. Now let's move on. Okay, so I will read the text and I will ask some questions. In modern societies, cars have become indispensable for most people. They are needed for commuting to work, for shopping, and for leisure purposes. However, this widespread use also poses many traffic related problems. For example, since the roads are congested most of the day, the meaning of a rush hour is fast disappearing. A lot of drivers complain that the police are more interested in collecting money from law breaking commuters than in facilitating the traffic flow. In addition, as more and more demand pressure is put on gasoline supplies, and as more taxes are added by the government to regulate usage, prices are rising dramatically. Worldwide, the automobile is probably the number one contributor to air pollution, and policies designed to protect the environment are expensive. So far, mass transportation systems such as subways and buses and electric or other alternatives to internal combustion engines have proved inadequate for solving the needs of conveniently moving large numbers of people from place to place. Now, my dear, as you can see, there are words with red marks like congested, rush hour, commuters, what else? Alternatives, and engines. Yes. Okay. So, do you have any questions here? Okay, now I have a question for you. What do drivers complain about the police? Yes, okay, that's great. Now let's move on. If you were late for an appointment, would you violate the traffic rules? No. Okay, that's great. Now, what traffic rules do you often break? The red light? Uh-huh. Okay. So now let's learn English grammar. So these are some everyday verbs like have, have, take, and a. Okay, so let's talk about have. So these are the collocations and the examples. Have an accident. Mr. Gray had an accident last night, but he's okay now. Have an argument or a row. We had an argument, a row about how to fix the car. Have a break. Let's have a break when you finish this exercise. Have a conversation or have a chat. I hope we'll have time to have a chat after the meeting. Have difficulty. The class had difficulty understanding what to do. Have a dream, nightmare. I had a nightmare last night. Have an experience. I had a frightening experience the other day. Have a feeling. I have a feeling that something is wrong. Have fun, a good time. I'm sure you'll have a fun on the school trip. Have a look. The manager wanted to have a look at what we are doing. Have a party. Let's have a party at the end of term. Have a problem? Problems. Ask the teacher if you have problems with the exercise. The last one is have a try or have a go. I'll explain what to do and then you can have a go or have a try. So if you have free time, you can check this one again later and you can take down notes. Now let's move on. Now the next one is take. So this is an example email. Hi Jean, we're so glad we decided to take a holiday here. Yesterday, we took a trip to the mountains. First, we took a train to a little town and then we took a bus going to various villages and got off when we saw one that we took a liking to. Of course, we were taking a risk as we didn't know exactly what we'd find there. But we were lucky. Some kids took an interest in us and showed us some great places. We took a lot of photos. Have you done anything yet about your job? I'd take a chance and leave if I were you. No point in staying somewhere where the boss has taken a dislike to you. Take advantage of being in London. There are always plenty of jobs there. You'll soon find something else. So take action. That's my advice. Good luck, Ellen. Now, how about the verb pay? Pay attention. You must pay attention to the teacher. Pay a compliment. I was trying to pay her a compliment, but she misunderstood. Pay your last respect. At a funeral, people pay their last respects to the person who has died. Pay tribute. When Jack retired, his boss made a speech paying tribute to all he had done for the company. And here's the tip. There are other common verbs in English which have strong, possibly surprising collocations. Notice any that you find with, for example, break, fall, run, and take. Okay? Okay, now let's discuss. So, how do you come to your school and how long does it take to get to school? Mhm. Okay, thank you. So that's the end of our lesson. Again, I'm teacher Janice, and I really hope to see you here in Bright Kids. Goodbye.